All right. I don't think these folks really understand what I'm talking about because I'm getting comments that prove otherwise. But before I get to these comments and the craziness that is all of retail and this new requirement for customers and shoppers to be employees and workers and now part-time security, I want to share with you something crazy that just happened in Monroe County, or is it Monroe?
Monroe. It depends on what country, what state you're in.
17-year-old boy sets fire to a Walmart in Sparta.
This is Sparta. Oh, we've driven through there. I know exactly where you're talking about.
It's almost like the only thing in Sparta, and this kid sets it on fire. $7 million in damage after he set fire to this Walmart.
Why did he set fire to this Walmart?
A 17-year-old has been referred to the Monroe County District Attorney's Office for arson and recklessly endangering safety after the teen allegedly set a fire inside the Sparta Walmart store. The Sparta Area Fire District was called to the store where the teen reportedly set fire to merchandise in the fabric aisle. Firefighters arrived within a minute of the call. The fire created heavy smoke and activated the store's fire alarm and sprinkler system.
That's where all the damage comes in. The sprinkler system. That water ruins everything. I mean, it saves stuff, but it ruins everything.
It saves stuff, but it's sort of, because it says it was insufficient to contain the blaze.
Man.
Fire crews ran an attack line and extinguished the fire. Firefighters spent much of the afternoon searching for hot spots before the scene was cleared, and customers were already exiting the store when firefighters arrived, and no injuries were reported.
Well, at least, I mean, that is the silver lining there. No injuries reported, because whatever you feel about Walmart or people in Walmart, whatever, you still don't want there to ever be a death or an injury for somebody, especially innocent people.
The Sparta Police Department says the fire caused at least $7 million in damage, and the store will be closed for the next several days. Walmart is in the process of transferring prescription drug orders to the other stores, but now I'm thinking from the standpoint of the employees, hey, technically you're out of a job.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of a job until that store can open back up, or you could possibly be transferred. But I would be willing to bet there aren't that many Walmarts within the vicinity of Sparta.
I wonder how many of them are like, man, this sucks, but also, sweet, we get to actually enjoy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yeah, you won't enjoy the first Friday of January.
That's true.
Or the second Friday, the first pay period of January.
Yeah,
you won't enjoy that one.
That's true.
The teen is being held in Monroe County Jail. The Wisconsin Division of Criminal Investigation is assisting with the investigation.
You said Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I thought that was Georgia because Monroe County is Sparta, not in Monroe.
It's Wisconsin.
So they have a Sparta also in Wisconsin, like we have in Georgia?
They have a Sparta. No, see, Sparta is Hancock County.
Not Monroe. Okay.
You drive through Monroe, which is Walton County, not Walton County.
Yeah, no, that's Walton County.
Walton County
is Monroe is in Walton County. Okay,
all right, okay.
Don't worry, we've confused ourselves.
Maybe there
over
are
here
some
with
other
locations.
ones over there instead.
Numerous. This is Spartus. Got it.
Yeah, but it doesn't say why he did it or anything like that.
I wonder if it was purposeful or accidental and then got away from him.
You don't accidentally set up. If you set fire and it gets away from you inside of the store, it was intentional. It can't be an accident.
Because I'm sitting here thinking, the dumb kids that vape and stuff, but there's no fire related to vapes.
There's no reason you should have an open flame inside the store. But it was an accident.
I wonder if he's a little baby pyromaniac and was testing it out and then it got away from him.
But one of these comments that I received here, I got two comments that I want to read. Here's the first one. You guys can see that, right? So it says,
"Oh my God, you did it so fast!
Oh no!
Oh, I couldn't read it in the 2 seconds."
You are not protecting the corporate store. This is in response to the video I put up earlier today, where I was explaining to you how if you don't read the employee handbook, you may wind up losing your job because you thought you were doing your job. Okay. You're not protecting the corporate store. You are protecting our society. Letting shoplifters steal a pistol or any other product is letting our society collapse. And look, that's all fine and good. I agree with the collapse of society, but it's not going to be my responsibility and my duty to step in and try to be a freaking hero in all these instances and situations, while at the same time, Academy Sports doesn't care that their merchandise, albeit a pistol, handgun in this situation, was stolen, or the fact that their employees actually stepped up and tried to help whereas they fired them.
Do you not remember the guy who got stabbed in Macy's at Mall of Georgia a year ago? And the reason he got stabbed, it was stabbed or shot, is because he tried to stop a shoplifter. They then pulled that shoplifter over right there in front of La Madeleine. Remember all that? And the guy who tried to stop everything got fired for stepping in, because then that hospital bill, all that other stuff is now on Macy's, and the guy could sue and all this other stuff because they didn't have any way to stop the guy from getting into Macy's with a handgun or whatever.
These companies have it written in their company handbook, employee guide, that you sign and agree to, having received and understand. And in that, it includes your duties and requirements as an employee in regard to theft. And you might be surprised with all these, these warriors out here that are pretending that they would step in and put an end to this as they leave these comments like this one here. You can see that, right? And vote on the community post polls about thoughts and opinions about stepping in and stopping. But yeah, you say that now.
But in the
you say that
moment,
now, Gail Lewis. Wait until somebody come out and bust your face wide open, and you go to Walmart and say, "Hey, I need you to compensate me for trying to." And they're like, "You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have done that. We don't
hate it for you.
We don't condone that.
Because as an employee, you stop somebody from trying to steal something, you get hurt, you don't have insurance, so you say to Walmart or whatever store, "Hey, listen, I stopped the theft of this, whatever, but I need you to pay my hospital bill." And they say, "Well, we can't do that because we didn't ask you to stop them." And now you get to sue them, and it's all hell in a handbasket.
And wait until you mess around and find out, or F around and find out, and you get broke off, because this one here makes perfect sense. And I can see this happening. Catherine Curtis, on the same video that I was talking about. A few weeks back, I saw a woman at a grocery market without a buggy, filling her pockets with dog treats. She then threw a large bag of dog food over her shoulder. She proceeded to go to the checkout and pay for it, pull the items out of her coat pockets as well. Thing is, you never know, and second guessing is always second guessing. No, I won't report it if I see it because of that exact reason and example. And how many times have you gone into a grocery store and you see somebody extremely unprepared, thinking they're only going to buy like one thing.
Yeah.
And then you see them walking around the store like trying to play this game of like managing to carry all this extra stuff that they don't have a cart for you to then point them out and say that they're trying to steal something because they're getting creative with how they're going to carry the stuff to self-checkout?
Even I have been the person who, I always wear hoodies with front pockets. I have been the person who has stuck something through my front pocket. Now, granted, you could see it on both ends because I made sure it was like something large enough when I did not have enough hands to carry what I was going to carry. And I've walked myself up to a register and I've paid for everything. If that person had said something about the dog treats, they would have been... I mean, I can't even imagine what that situation would have been.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
And I can recall a few instances and situations where I see things happening. I see a commotion. I see running and this, that, and the other. I can't sit there and assess who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
Nor am I going to risk my own life to get in the middle of this for whatever petty product, merchandise that they're stealing. That I could care less about. Light me up in the comments if you want. Smash the like button for the video, though. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Stay frosty. You can say it.
Stay frosty.